After we set up the Spring boot with Spring Data JPA environment, and we are able to connect to the database. So now we can create a class, or can create classes to map to the database tables we already created here. So I already put this manual class, okay, and also I created the mappings to the table. We have entity class, entity annotation, entity table, that is to indicate that this class will be used to map to this table. Okay, so here, and then we have ID, which indicate this is going to be the primary key, generated value. So this is going to be auto increment field, and we have a field called name, and the rest of the methods are getter, setters, and toString method. Okay, so we can just quickly test it a little bit. Okay, so we can use this implement command line render interface in the Spring Boot, so to help us to run some code after we started our Spring Boot. Okay, so we need to use entity manager class, entity manager. So this is used to manipulate the entities in the Spring Data JPA or JPA standard. So we can use this to, let's see, we want to find manual class and with ID 1. Okay, UV. Okay, then we can just system out print line, and we can now run the main method. Okay, so what it does, it will start everything and then run this method, and the method will call entity manager, try to find a manual class or manual object that ID is 1. How to find? Okay, it's mapped to a database table, so it will go to the database and then find. So that's why we see this output is here. Okay, and a configuration that we can put is show SQL. Okay, Spring Data JPA show SQL, we can change it to true. So in this case, if we run this again, we'll see the real database query. Okay, so send to the database. As you can see, the prefix is hibernate, so it means that this actually hibernate is working behind the scene. Okay, select ID and name from menu, right? So where ID equal to what a question mark. So this is prepare statement, and this is the data we get from the database. Okay, so it's very simple, and we're gonna create other mappings, okay, to map the relationships. Thanks.